ANDERZÉN.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to channel ANDERZÉN, and welcome to a little vlog. Not Vlogmas. Sorry I'm not doing it this year. I just don't feel like I have the capacity right now. But take you guys on a little adventure for the weekend and what we got going on. Had some videos planned for this week, but there's some things that have been throwing wrenches in the mix, so I'll let you guys see what we got going on. Get you guys involved and take you guys on a little adventure with the family. And quickly wanted to mention, I officially have these done and for sale, all the white ones. Those are the official ones, posted on my Instagram as well. $15 shipped to anywhere, pretty much worldwide. These are the mesh stars that go on the AMG engine covers, so they're a common thing to fall off and can't replace them. I don't think there is a replaceable piece, so I made these myself, did the design and 3D printed a bunch of them. I've already had a bunch of orders, so let me know if you guys want them. They're 15 bucks shipped, like I said, worldwide. I'll put my PayPal info down below if you guys are interested. Send me basically 15 bucks for one, include your address in the comments, and I'll get them shipped out to you. So anyways, let's get into the vlog. All right, guys, well, first actually, let me clean you guys off real quick. Hey, that's for you. You want to put your camouflage boots on we just got? Let's try it out. Alright guys, get this guy suited up in his new camo boots. We got first issue that I ran into this weekend. We're working on the ML55 radiator situation, and unfortunately we did not get the correct one. The fittings are not correct on our aluminum radiator we tried to get. Here's our stock one pulled out. I have a full video coming out on this, and there's others you can find on YouTube for DIYs. Pretty easy, but yeah, unfortunately it should have been up and running. I really wanted to have it driving this weekend, but we did not get it solved. Oh, you need some keys? Yeah. There you go. So instead, I just ordered another basically factory style one from TYC. They're made by Koyo Rad, so should be a pretty good quality one. It was like 130 bucks shipped on Amazon, so I just didn't want to deal with the hassle. I really wanted to run an aluminum one just because I like the fact that it's all aluminum and doesn't have the plastic end tanks, but I tried, guys, so it didn't end up working out. But I did do some cool stuff with them in there, so I'm excited to show you guys that video. You guys are going to be happy with how things look and how they turn out, I'm sure. And then the other thing is, inside of the garage, we have been trying to solve a little key issue with the red C55. It's not a big deal, to be honest, not like hindering the project by any means, but something I'll have to figure out eventually. The key fob only works when it's right up against the door, and I figured out that fuse 8 in the trunk, which is related to the central locking system, blows basically instantly as soon as you put the fuse in every single time. That means there's some type of short in the system, and most likely, from what I read, it's the short coming from the alarm module or the alarm horn itself, which is somewhere tucked in one of the wheel arches. So I have to figure out where that is. Another little thing to solve. You can see the transmission still laying on the floor. That's because I don't have a buddy to help me hoist it up into the engine bay right now. So I gotta wait till somebody comes over, either my cousin or Mike or somebody that can come over and help me hoist the transmission up. Everything else is pretty much ready to go. Just gotta do pedals, and that's it. So just waiting on that, and I'm gonna take you guys with to pick up a piece today that I think might be a super headache-free solution for shift linkage. So I'll get you guys posted. We're gonna go take C36 out right now. Got to go to Target, Home Depot, stuff like that. You know, family chores type of stuff, Sunday vibes. So I'll let you guys see what we get into. How are the boots, homie?
Look at these.
Hey, you like them?
Yeah.
Those are sick, dude.
Are they a little big?
They're probably a little big because they're size 10. Bros, you guys with little ones, you guys know their feet grow pretty quickly, so we got these in a size 10. He was a size 9.
No, turn around.
Turn around?
Yeah.
It's seeing you right now. I can see you. Oh, yeah. Those are nice, bro. You like them?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Hannah. We'll see you later. Be good. Don't eat everything in the house. All right, guys. We're leaving the house. My wife has been daily driving the C36. but I haven't been with her driving yet, so I want to see how she likes driving it. So we're gonna let her give her feedback on driving the C36 compared to the ML55. It's raining, of course. Alright guys, here's my beautiful wife Roshi right here. For those that don't know her yet, and my son Maze. I guess I should have introduced both of them at the beginning just in case new people are watching, but what's your thoughts on driving this thing so far?
It's nice. I think I'm very used to driving the ML55, like being a little higher.
She's a truck girl.
No, just being a little higher up and...
Alright, let's do a pop quiz. Can you turn the headlights on? Now, can you turn the fog lights on? No.
Oh.
Your headlights are now on. Yeah, turn it back to where it was.
Oops.
All the way over. And then pull it towards you.
Pull it towards me?
Yeah,
oh.
twice.
Twice?
There you go. Fog lights engaged.
Yeah.
Alright, you're good. Yeah, leave them.
Leave them?
Put it back on. Yeah, it's raining and crappy outside.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I've only been passengering this car with Mike when we were driving it home from San Francisco, so take you guys on a cruise.
I'm always nervous when I drive with
Do some drifts. Yeah, she always acts like she's on a driving test. I tell her, relax, homie.
The one thing about this car though is when you do go over curbs and things like that, it just takes, like I take my time with it.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
feel
go
like it's
slower.
I just feel like it's so low.
Yeah, it is low. Alright, well, let's get on the road. Alright you guys, mono wiper doing his job. Hasn't rained like this in a little while. It's kind of nice every once in a while. It feels like everything's getting washed clean. I don't know. You gotta enjoy the rain if you live up here because it happens quite frequently. But sometimes it gets hard if it does for a long time. But it hasn't rained in like maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks like this. So it's bearable. Harder part is it gets dark really soon right now because we're like entering full winter mode. So usually around like 4 or 4:30 it's already like pitch black.
He has a Goku in the back of his car.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z, baby.
Is that Goku or Gohan?
I can't see. We'll see. Anyways, like I said, Target run, Home Depot.
Maybe watching Maya.
Maybe watching Maya. Have you gunned it in this car before?
No.
You haven't zoomed it, dude? Alright, we gotta get a little bit. Alright, we gotta get her to do that on camera. She's probably gonna burn out because it's wet right now, but we'll find a good place and have her try it out.
I'm scared to do that.
It won't like go sideways. ESP will just kick on. It'll just pause you.
Oh my god.
Alright you guys, we were really excited by the way. So we're dog sitting for my mom and Mike right now. Hannah's over visiting. We were gonna take her to the dog park, but I gotta get the MO fixed so we can cruise around in that because most likely she's gonna get all wet and dirty. And what is it?
And I just want to know until Mitzi's out.
Yeah, he wants to go back to my cousin Mitchie's house down in Portland because he has a PS5 and he really likes the Spider-Man 2 game. I did too, it was pretty fun. So we only have a Switch right now that I borrow back and forth from my school. Maybe someday we'll get a PS5 and have some other cool games to play. So we'll get it soon, right? Or we can go visit Uncle Mitchie and play. Yeah. My wife just had a great idea for you guys. Q&A. I'm gonna put some on Instagram and let you guys ask me questions that I will answer in this video. I'll put it out tonight, I guess, and by the time I'm editing, hopefully I get some questions. But if you got questions, let me know on Instagram, and I'll answer them right now. And if you didn't hit that chance, then ask them in the comments, and I'll answer in the comments. Live Q&A.
Yeah, there you go.
In the future, in the past. Alright guys, Roshi has a hot take about Teslas.
They're the new Prius drivers.
Yeah, they definitely are. There's a lot up here. A lot in general. Back and forth where we see now, but especially what?
Just on the east side of Seattle, there's a lot, and you don't want to be caught behind one. Like
Yeah, they're a little reckless sometimes, for real. Definitely the new Prius. Sorry, Teslas. Not sorry. Also, there you go. Drop a question. Featured in tomorrow's video, personal or car related. If you guys already follow me on Instagram and you're subscribed, love you. Long time, thank you. Alright, what else?
Some car wisdom for when you're on the road and you have road rage. Don't do it. One thing my mom always taught me was the person who's driving really bad could be an old woman, like, you know, like my mom was always like, it could be like me, you know, and they're just scared to drive and they're just not a good driver, and so just have a little grace for them and don't get so upset so quickly.
It's not worth it getting worked up with situations like that. You never know. Could be a distress situation, could be, like you said, an older person, could be somebody that you really don't want to get in an entanglement with because they could be not straight in the head and take things to a crazy level, so it's just not worth it. Be calm on the road. If somebody's driving crazy, just give them space, do your thing, get around them when you can. Don't what do you want to call it, instigate or antagonize, I guess, the situation in any way.
You'll get to where you need to be.
Yeah.
It's better to just get there safer than, you know.
Our favorite thing is when people like get all mad, they're on your bumper, and then they zoom by you just to get like one car ahead, and then you end up arriving at the same spot at the same time anyways. So it's just silly, man. Chill out on the road, bro. Chill out, bro. Alright guys, we've arrived to Target. Made Roshi park the C36 far away from the normal citizens.
I want to tell them something.
What is it, dude?
We are going to go and turn it, and I will get 10 toys.
He's got $30 to spend. So we like to kind of try to teach him, I don't know, money values, money amounts. So he has like gifted money from my brother-in-law, from my mother-in-law, maybe from us, I don't know. But anyways, we let him like go around, we tell him the prices, let him do like math in his head of how much stuff costs, and I don't know, just get him used to understanding how that transaction works. So let's go see what you're gonna pick out.
I'm going to.
Here, hold my hand.
I decided that pedal.
The pains of living in Washington under a bunch of pine trees, guys. All the cars are always dirty. Anyways, whoa, let's go. Nice Type R. Would you drive this?
No.
This one.
I've been spoiled.
What? These are cool. The only thing about these is they're 4-seaters, but super cool. If they ever come down in price significantly, I'd definitely be interested. Do it again, dude. Let me see. Let me see. Does it pass the test? They work. The doggy? Yeah.
It is just like Tana, but it is a talking dog.
Kinda.
Whoa!
Dang, that looks cool. Look at it. It's for family, guys.
Toretto house.
That's so crazy. Oh, goodness. Guys, drop a comment below. What's your favorite all-time Fast and the Furious car? Any one of the movies out of the whole series. Which one's your favorite?
Yeah, it's Brian's.
That's Brian's Eclipse. I don't know what my favorite is. It might be the GNX from the, I don't know which one that is, but GNX is pretty cool. Also, adult who used to be a child rant and is still a child inside a bit. Why don't they make normal Hot Wheels anymore? These are the only cool ones I found out of this whole group. All they have is like the crazy, just like not real cars ever at stores anymore. Why don't they just have like normal cool cars? I don't get it. Like, you gotta buy a pack just to get a couple cool ones in here, and then you got majority of them that are not even real cars. Take that Porsche right there. Shout out Chick Jacks. Who likes these things, guys? So sick, but so expensive. 200 bucks, 100 bucks. A Camaro's sick, Z28, Porsche. They got the AMG. Pretty cool. Alright, you guys, shopping damage done. Mace decided to get a lizard and some little candies. Still got about 15 bucks left for next time.
Are you going?
Get in, dude. He said that guy just honked at me because they pressed the alarm on their remote. Oh yeah. Alright guys, Roshi said I'm driving now.
Yeah.
Alright guys, let's go see if we can find what we need here. Home Depot. Alright guys, looking around for what I need and they just happen to have one piece of what I was thinking here. Plenty strong, thickness wise, and just the right size to drill my 10mm holes in it. I don't even think they have another one of these, so I got lucky. It wasn't even in the right spot, but this should be exactly what we need. I'll tell you guys what I'm thinking once we get back home.
Okay.
I didn't hear it.
So, the first question is, what is your favorite car in the fleet?
Alright guys, we're doing the Q&A right now. You gotta say who it's from
Oh.
too. I saw that was from C32. Shout out to you.
C32.
Favorite car in the fleet? Oh man, that's so hard to choose. My heart will probably always say the silver C55 just because it's just the most, like, the one I've been through the most with, I guess, and done the most with and had the longest and all that, but C36 is a close second. So, yeah.
Alright, second question from Like It or Love It is Vasile, yeah. Is where are we at with Benzin on a budget?
Thank you for providing this segue into being able to talk about that. We actually have fantastic news coming up, and I guess I can share it here. It's not any trouble for me to say it, but we'll have an official announcement coming up soon. I won't say who actually right now, but there is a company. This guy's supposed to go, but he's letting me go. Go ahead, buddy. It's your right away. There is a company, very cool company that I have worked with in the past, for something very small, but this time they joined on in a very big way for the 190E, and I'm super excited to have their support. So basically, once I get the red C55 done, manual swap, which like you guys saw earlier is basically just putting the transmission in and buttoning things up, I can pull the coupe into the garage, pull the motor on that, all that stuff, so that it'll jump back into, I don't know what will be on episode 7 or 8 now. My plan is to have the series done by episode 12, so hopefully we can get that rolling up soon, and that's really going to be my primary focus after the red C55 is done. So yeah, thanks for the opportunity to update you guys on that.
Okay, so W203 C55 asks, when are we getting a PNW Benz Club?
Cedric, shout out to you. Oh, PNW 210 or 203?
203.
Okay, yeah, Cedric, shout out to you. We should, but I don't have the answer to that right now. I've been so back and forth, or thought about it so many times, of having a meet or something like that. I've never thought about making a club, to be honest, but that would be cool. I would really love to, in the summertime or springtime, when it's, you know, a little easier for everybody weather-wise, to have a meet at an actual like Benz dealership, partner with a Benz dealership nearby, and put on, you know, a collaboration meet, so it could be kind of, you know, official, and would just be a cool first way to do it. So that's definitely in the plans for this summer. It was in plans for last summer, and I actually talked to a dealership about it, and they were interested. We just never got around to it. So Let's try to put it on the calendar right now. Soft calendar date. We'll say 2024 spring or summer. Have our first meet, and from there, I don't know. Club could be a possibility. That'd be sick, I guess. Some type of club. All right, guys. And since then, I got 2 more questions, so I wanted to throw them in. Shout out to Jake, Daily W03, asked me, outside of all this, what do I do for work? He said he knows I'm a teacher, but what do I do specifically? And what I teach middle school CTE, so that's career and technology education. And specifically, I teach Python programming, video production, design, and engineering. A couple different classes where those get taught and kind of used in many disciplines. So yeah, that's what I do. I love it. Provides me opportunity to share my passions with, the younger generation, and also is a fantastic work schedule compared to when I was working as just a designer years ago now. It's my 6th year teaching, so before I was working as a designer, and it's a much crazier schedule and a lot more hours and not as much time off. So now I only work 181 days out of the year, get paid similar to what I did before. And when you look at the time off versus what I get paid, I actually get paid quite a bit more, thinking about just how much more time I have. So yeah, that's what I do outside of all the car stuff. And then the other question was from _AMG, was what's your favorite thing about old Benzes? And I would say, number one, first thing that brought me in was just the iconic looks. You guys have heard me talk about it before, and especially the C36 reveal video. That car specifically, the W202 C36, just drew my eyes in as a teenager, scoping Craigslist for cars, and just something about it. The boxy design has always been a soft spot for me, of the 90s in general with German sedans. But that W202 body style with the monoblocks, just quintessentials, I don't know, drew me in. So first off, iconic styling was kind of the first pivotal piece, but from there, realistically now, I enjoy how well put together they are. I enjoy the engineering behind them, and nowadays, further than that, I enjoy the challenge of trying to push them into something that they are, but not quite to the level I want. Trying to push them more towards, a sportier drive or track-oriented feel, or, responsiveness or agility or whatever it is. Pushing that out of them kind of in my direction that I want to go. And I specifically enjoy the challenge of kind of the ingenuity that's required for that, because we don't have a lot of aftermarket support compared to most other chassis that people are, madly in love with. BMWs, Nissans, Hondas, this and that. Most of those have a huge aftermarket support, and with us, we don't. So I love problem solving. I love design. I love engineering. So having the opportunity to, for instance, take a BMW chassis mounted shifter and figure out how to make it work in a car that it wasn't designed for, like my silver C55. I love doing that just because it kind of hits all the boxes of the things I like. I'm working on the car that I like. It's going to make it better. I have to problem solve to make it work. I get to figure out something that nobody's ever figured out before, and then other people get to learn from that, and I get to share that and help other people. And since then, like that one specifically, a lot of people have used that. They don't always throw me credit for doing so, but I know where they got that idea from, and know that my videos were probably what helped them figure it out. So it's kind of like imitation is the greatest form of flattery in that regard. There's been big companies that have done that since I did that, and I don't need like a pat on the back or thank you. I just like seeing that they did it because I know where it came from. So yeah, I think the love of the cars, well put together, the challenge, and just getting to do new things, and they're just awesome in general. So 90s Benzes for the win, 2000, early 2000s Benzes for the win. So, good question. All right, you guys, and there's everyone that asked a question for us. Thank you guys again. Appreciate you. Much love.
All right, and then we have Rich27 Chard, and he asked, will you be making a video about the chassis mounted short shifter?
Yeah, it'll be included in episode 2 of the manual swap. The manual swap series will most likely be 3 parts. First part being like pulling the automatic, all of that stuff, getting it prepped. Second part is shifter and pedals and like all the little this and that that's involved. And then third part is getting the transmission in, flywheel, clutch, etc. And kind of driving it for the first time. So that will be included in the second part. That's actually what the pieces that I just picked up that I'll show you guys when we get home, what I'm planning to do with that. So yeah, it'll definitely be included. If I get more before we're done and it's time to edit this video, maybe even while we're editing, I'll jump back in with some more answers. Thanks to those of you guys that took some time to ask some questions. All right, you guys, back in the garage. Here is what I got. Just a flat bar stock measurement, looks like 3/4 by 36 inches, and it's 1/4 in thickness. So my plan with this is essentially take we can use a multitude of these, to be honest. We could use either one of these and basically drill out was I even pointing? Any one of these right here, and drill out a 10mm hole so that it can fit on the side here. We'll bolt it to this, measure it to length, and then basically do the same thing on the other end to mate up with the bottom of our Kangaroos team shifter. So should be super simple. I always like overcomplicate this in my head of what I should try and what I should do, and should I just use the BMW setups and all this stuff. So I usually make these and then I'll get a hollow rod and thread it and then like put a nylon nut and everything. It's just too much. So with this, it's easy. Just cut it, drill 2 holes. It's easy. And honestly, this bar is thick enough. I don't even think I'm gonna have to worry about running one on both sides. I mean, I could if I wanted to go overkill, or if I got a little thinner bar, I could do on both sides and then bridge it in the middle. But I don't think there's any need to do that. So I think we got an easy, cheap solution. This bar was $15, and obviously that's overpriced. You could get this for much cheaper if you're actually going to like a metal supply or something like that. But other things, shout out, I just met new local car buddy, because I don't really have that many car friends around, to be honest, guys. I mean, I got friends around, of course, don't get me wrong, but like real car head buddies, not that many. Like mostly my family, to be honest. Like I have my wife's cousin, my cousin-in-law Aaron, we're both car heads for sure. Some of my cousins that are down in California, and then I have like maybe 3-4 kind of car people that I see here and there, friends of mine, but for the most part I don't. But anyways, D'Angelo, just met you. Kyle came over, delivered a part, and was just made a comment like, oh, this is the Benz family. You saw all the cars out in the front, and we just started chopping it up, talking about all the cars and etc. So it's nice meeting you, man. If you're watching the video, shout out to you, appreciate you. Hopefully we'll run into each other again soon. And I told him we got to go for some rips once the weather's nice in the CLK or one of the cars he picks. So yeah, this is going to Andrew. He stopped by earlier. I'll flash to that real quick.
I mean, it's just lighter. I don't know if better's the right word. But
yeah, it's just
lighter.
different.
But I tell you what, yeah, dude.
All right, you guys, we got Andrew visiting Mr. Auto Informant here. He dropped off some cool parts. We'll show you guys in a second, but he just completed his E55 manual swap. He's running the stock shifter, and we were just talking about different feels with the different flywheel assemblies, etc. So
yeah, this has ruined me.
Yeah, so that's what happened when Abdallah and Kyle and all them were at before Leavenworth shut down the German drive or whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't believe, like they were like, it probably feels like crap, and then they all got in one by one and felt it, and they were like, oh my god. Now I think they're both running them now.
I was gonna say I think Kyle is for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Oh my.
See if it has any juice.
Oh, okay.
Here, hold on. Let me tighten the. Probably not, but you can try.
Yeah, we'll give it a whirl. Clutching, even though I don't have to. I know.
Yeah, I know. I still do too. You try it one more time. Let it go, and then sometimes it'll click over in the second one. Wow, you surprised me, C55. I thought it was gonna be dead.
No, I'm not even recording. Dude, the shifter feels so good. Sounds. What's your exhaust setup on this?
It's just
I asked you that
yeah.
on cars.
It's just cut off at the right before the diff. So it's
Really?
and no secondaries.
Yeah.
But it still has the resonator, stock primaries, everything.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
It hasn't been started up in like too long. It's sad to admit.
Looks so good under here though.
Clean out of all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, funny story. I was missing these 2 bolts
Yeah.
because I deleted my bracket,
Oh right.
and I didn't realize those are actually head bolts. This is part of the head. Look at that little winglet.
Oh my god.
So a master. So he came by. He just swapped his E55 W210 to a manual, and you guys saw checking out the shifter, and just came by to drop off some parts. So shout out to you again, Andrew. There'll be a little feature for him on the actual series for this manual swap series. So he played a pretty pivotal role in all of that with some key essential parts. So that said, guys, I think for the most part, I'm gonna wrap this one up. If you guys got any answers to the little problems I mentioned in this video, like the key situation with this, I'm pretty sure it's the alarm module that sounds like it's the most common occurrence on these. Just super odd scenario for it to like work, and then I swap the key fobs, swap them back, and it doesn't work all of a sudden. It's just super weird timing of that. So hopefully I didn't do anything, but I don't know, super strange. The radiator stuff I got figured out, but if you guys got any ideas, let me know. That's the aluminum radiator right there that unfortunately just doesn't fit because they put these dang fittings on the opposite side. It's supposed to be the banjo bolt up here and the compression fitting down here, but they did the opposite. Everything else looks super good on the radiator. I was really excited to run that. I wanted to have an aluminum one just to get rid of the plastic end tanks, but can't win them all, man. Sometimes you just got to do it factory style. So that's what we'll do. And I'll catch you guys on a few of those videos mentioned throughout this video here soon. Enjoy your guys' weeks. Hope you guys had a good weekend, and much love to all you guys. Appreciate you. Catch you on the next one. Peace.